I think we do see that the future of AI is really to take it from a use case approach towards agentic AI. Agentic AI is important because it starts going towards artificial generative intelligence, AGI, where it really mimics the human decision-making behavior. It's no longer just a question and answer chatbot, but it's really to solve some of that nuances and decision-making behavior that human beings are faced day to day.
Yeah. Hello and welcome to Impact Insights, where we're speaking with people who are turning bold digital ideas into real-world outcomes. I'm Teymoor Nabili. I'm a journalist and a communications coach. Today, I'm talking to Guan Lee, Director of Cloud and AI Architecture for ASEAN at Cisco, a company at the forefront of secure, scalable enterprise networking. We'll be diving into how they're contributing to the future of intelligentization, a term we use to describe the ongoing process of adding to and enhancing intelligence through technology and innovation, and providing insights we've gained from working with leading organizations in the region. Guan, thank you for being with us today.
Yes, hi Teymoor. Thanks for having me here.
Nice chatting with you. Let's start talking a little bit around the issue of digital resilience. Let's talk about the evolution of cloud architecture and AI architecture, because you guys have played a foundational role in the evolution of the architecture of the internet in many ways. How are you helping organizations now to build and evolve their own architecture around the challenges of cloud and AI?
Right. So I think when we look at cloud back, maybe 10 years ago, it has evolved in a very fast manner. But if we fast forward that to maybe over the last 3 years or 5 years, AI is taking a center stage this time around. And in fact, from what we see, AI is taking a much faster stage and ramping up much faster than even cloud are doing. And most of the customers today, they are actually trying to get ready for AI, right? And they, of course, most of them have already started toying around, tinkering around with some AI use cases. But when they start looking at how to take this to like a mainstream, they are, of course, looking at how they are going to prepare their data center, right, in the infrastructure manner to support the AI workloads that are coming on board. And this calls for high performance, right? And AI workload is very different from traditional workloads. Many of the customers are now looking at high performance, high scalability, and also highly secure as well. Because many of our customers are actually coming to Cisco, for example, saying that while it's all good to build this, but what is the vulnerability that goes inside there? Those are the questions that they are coming to Cisco and ask about. Yeah.
So those are the challenges. So dig a little bit deeper. Give us some insights into exactly what they're doing in practical terms to re-architect some of these systems in order to deal with the things you're talking about.
Yeah. So I think when it comes down to re-architecting the network, a lot of the customers that we spoke to and they are preparing for AI use case, they are actually looking at how they should get the networks ready, right? Especially in a hybrid cloud environment, where they potentially could be using some of their use case or workloads in the cloud and some of them on-prem especially. And each of these have these nuances around what the network's supposed to cover and support. And I think from Cisco perspective, this is really our sweet spot, because we will be able to help the customers look at eventually moving their workloads between environments and at the same time ensuring that there's full visibility in their networks, because it's the network that connects all these together. So the full stack visibility and observability becomes absolutely important. For Cisco, it has become so embedded and ingrained that security is across every one of our portfolio that we are developing. So it becomes center stage for us, especially for AI security.
So this sort of hybrid and multi-cloud environment is obviously more and more complex. How do you help your clients to simplify that system and be able to use it most efficiently?
It's a good question, actually. And I think we have also seen that as customers transcend through the cloud era, more of our customers are now very adaptable to using cloud managed services. So one of the principles behind our portfolio is really to make this whole AI ready data center to be consumable, whether is it at the cloud or on-prem. That gives them a lot of choices and flexibility as well. And of course, apart from the nuances of getting an AI infrastructure set up, the security that goes behind it, and anticipating the unknowns of potential vulnerabilities that come with using AI, we are basically making sure that the entire stack, right, full stack approach, is secure and highly available and digitally resilient as well. So that's what we are looking at. Yeah.
Okay, let's switch a little bit and talk about the business environment locally and internationally. You work in both regional and global terms. Tell me about how you see the infrastructure strategies in your client companies evolving in regional and international ways.
We do recognize that when it comes down to AI, our customers are really dependent on the whole ecosystem, right, to flourish. A good ecosystem, especially on AI, is foundational for them to be able to take this not just locally, domestically, but also in international environments. And in the current AI environment that we see, there are many players that play in a global manner, right? They could be even like neo clouds or offering GPU as a service or offering services like the hyperscalers are doing today. So for us, it's very important to really partner well in the open ecosystem. And good, suffice to say that I think our key partner in this space, of course, is NVIDIA, because they supply the best AI GPUs in order to computationally support all the AI workloads. We support the entire networking and come up with a full stack. And that itself will become the foundation for our customers to deploy, right, in that environment, whether locally or globally, and manage it with a single pane of a dashboard as far as the entire enterprise AI stack is concerned. We do see that NVIDIA has also have done the same thing. This year is enterprise AI for the year for them. Similarly for us, that's why together between Cisco and NVIDIA, we coined a term called Secure AI Factory. And that is basically putting a full stack around NVIDIA GPU, their software stack, Cisco networking, Cisco servers, and secure through like things like AI defense, for example. So to making sure that it's fully secured in the environment that the customers, enterprises or public sector customers are deploying on-prem or globally as well.
So you think those foundational elements that you're talking about are common to everyone? These are basic requirements for industry thinking. Doesn't really matter where in the world they're deployed, yeah?
Yes, very important. I think over the last 1 year, we have seen customers actually have gone on into areas like putting up new use cases on AI, this and that, whether is it in the healthcare segment, in the public sector segment, for example. But they also have come to realize that it's very important to ensure that it's a single platform, single stack to churn out these use cases. So the foundation is important. So that's why this enterprise data platform is really something that most customers are looking for to be able to make these AI use cases sustainable and churning out the different use cases that they need, basically. Yeah.
Let's talk a bit more about use cases. I mean, do you think that the environment in the next 12 to 24 months, or perhaps even more quickly, is going to throw up new use cases that you hadn't imagined? And if so, where do you think it's going to go? Give us some sense of how you think the evolution is going to happen.
Yeah. I think for what we have seen over the last 6 months, given the focus of the top AI players in the world, especially like even NVIDIA, I think we do see that the future of AI is really to take it from a use case approach towards agentic AI. So agentic AI is important because it starts going towards artificial generative intelligence, AGI, where it really mimics the human decision-making behavior. So instead of doing a simple search or getting a simple answer, you want the AI to take over some of the roles that you want them to play and the hassle as well that comes with it. A very good example is most companies these days are also looking at how to actually use AI to help them create something from zero to something, whereby bringing up an investment report, gathering sources of data coming from different areas, and then compiling a report that is ready to go to the customers or solving their problem. It's no longer just a question and answer chatbot or AI use case, but it's really to solve some of that nuances and decision-making behavior that human beings are faced day to day.
Yeah. You're talking about your customers' requirements and use cases in the future. What about Cisco itself? I mean, do you think that infrastructure innovation within Cisco is going to move rapidly forward, and how do you see that evolving?
Perfect question. And actually, for us, we have embarked on this journey probably about more than 2 years now, since the advent of this whole entire AI infra. Today, we have quite a few of these large AI training clusters out there in the world, some in US, some in India as well. And we have taken it upon ourselves that we have to build AI use cases to actually support the customer environment in a day two concept. So for our customers who are operating our infrastructure, right, in the data center environment, not domestically, but also internationally, some of these requirements of a day two support, visibility of what is going on with the network, how to actually do a self-remedy situation of the issues that come up as part of the overall operations. We basically simplify this for them. And that's all using AI. So of course, it's the anticipation that with this AI coming on board, supporting AI use cases for the day two operations, there will be a less dependency on human beings in the loop, and potentially more can be resolved faster and make networks more resilient as well.
Fantastic. Best of luck, Guan. Thanks very much indeed for talking to us.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you, Tim.
Thank you, Guan Lee of Cisco. It's been a pleasure partnering with you, and we're looking forward to helping create what's next together.